Greetings and welcome back to Tropico 6. I'm KatherineOfSky and I decided that I wanted to start a new game. I've been playing the game kind of wrong, and I decided that I would really like to just research how to play the game better so I can show it to you guys better so you'll have an easier time playing your game. Anyway, big thanks to Skystorm for his wonderful videos on the strategy of Tropico. He's really good. Check out his channel if you don't already know him. And but anyway, he has posted some really cool strategies which I'm going to use in my playthrough, as well as some other things that I found on the forums and discovering my own, etc. But we're gonna have a much better start this time. I've decided not to do the next mission yet. It involves volcanoes. Acts of God, it's called, and I'm kind of like, I don't really want to get into the disaster zone right now, so we're just going to play a sandbox game. Ironically, we are going to use the volcano map because it has some pretty interesting areas for farming. The map that Sky is using in his current playthrough is this one, which is perfect for the farming, but I didn't want to use the same map. I thought, oh, let's just use a different one, because this one also has a big volcano in the middle. I'm going to leave the disasters on rare. I don't really want them, but they might make things fun, she says, with a high-pitched voice. Not really convinced. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. We could turn them off if we wanted to. I am going to bump the money up to 100,000 to start off with, just so we can start out with this very nice money-making strategy straight from the get-go and not have to wait. I mean, you could do it with much less, but we're just going to have fun here and go with it. Anyway, we're going to leave all the rest of the things the same and just start the map. Oh, I love the art on these Tropico 6 postcards. Those are so good. Really nice. I thought about buying some like really old-fashioned looking decals or stickers for my luggage next time I go and visit Norway or wherever, because they're kind of cool. But then I thought, there are other things that I could get, maybe gaming stickers or something like that. We'll see. But anyway, this is very cool. So we are going to start off on this island, which has this very big volcano in the middle of it. We have our palace, which I kind of love the colors of. I think it's really cool. It's very Caribbean looking. I have visited the Caribbean several times, and it's quite a nice place to be. The only objection I have is it's very square. This whole island group is extremely square. It seems like maybe a map limitation. But the cool thing is we're not going to start on this island. We're going to start on another island because this doesn't have enough room for crops. So the main thing we're going to do here is build up our economy through skillful planting of crops with our plantations. So we're going to check out these various areas, and so I'm going to go through the entire process with you. So whatever map you choose, you can choose one that has the best things for you. Right. The idea is we want to use the multiculture function of the plantations, which is one of the work modes, instead of monoculture, so that we can get the huge bonuses from having as many different crop types as possible in the mix and all sort of buffing each other. Now, there are two main areas that I have identified just through looking at this map earlier before the playthrough started. And that's this area up here and then this one up here. They both have really nice spaces for crops. We want to have at least a 3x3 area, i.e. 9 plantations. So 3 across and 3 down. So this has plenty of space. This also has plenty of space here in those areas. This is also a nice space, but we find out when we look through the crop types that really doesn't support that many, including corn, which can grow almost anywhere. Corn is a staple food source for the Tropicans, so we want to make sure that we have enough of that. So corn here and there looks great. Bananas here and there, both. Pineapples, yep, he grows here, but not over here. That's not good for this area. Sugar grows in both areas in limited quantities over here, but much more over here. Something to look at when we're expanding. Cocoa looks like good over there. Tobacco, some spots are available. Coffee, lots of coffee, but none over here. Cotton, only is good growing over here, which is not ideal for us. A little bit over there, which is not too bad. And rubber. Yeah, again, it's not here, which is gonna hamper our plans just a little bit, but we're gonna try to get around that and see if we can't work it. Overall, this area here has most of the good growing area for us. We might use this as a secondary place, or we might use this for housing. This might also be a really good housing kind of island, or production, that kind of a thing. So we're going to try and just put our crops over here mainly. We might use this area for some industry. We'll have to see. But we also have another problem with this being on two different islands, is that our dock is over here. Now, I don't think it's particularly efficient for our teamsters to grab stuff over here and take it to this dock. So one of the first things we want to build on this island is a dock. So let's go ahead and get that. Pardon me. Let's go and build ourselves a dock. There we go. And this is, oh, that's kind of cool that you can go over this rock. Let's put the dock there. We also need landings for our Tropicans to get back and forth between the islands. So let's go ahead and put another one here. Landing. Let's see if we can do it diagonal. Oh yeah, that's very cool. And also a Teamster port, because Teamster ports are necessary for goods transfer from one place to another. Put this one maybe there. Okay, can't move it to the side any further. And then I've already laid this out before I started this game, just to see how things work. Okay, that's actually a bridge. I don't know if we really want this to be... well, let's see. Can it go here? Yes. So actually, we're going to use this bridge, and that's going to be okay. Because we just need the Tropicans to get to and fro, and probably let's make sure that we can have a road there with the layout of the plantations. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is, and I've done this. I kind of went through and really looked at where the best crops are in terms of the placement of stuff. So even if it doesn't look totally ideal when I put them down, it will be at some point. So, okay, this is interesting. This actually does not fit over here very well. Yeah, that's not good at all. So this actually takes away some squares. I think I'm going to delete this road, and we're going to just... Okay, that's good. And then move it over one square. Okay, so road is going to be here. All right, and we don't have to worry about where they go. All right, so our first thing, we're going to have 4 across and then 3 high of these plantations. So let's go ahead and just put down the first one here. And we're going to start off with corn in this bottom corner here. Okay, let's just put this... This is probably as close as we want to put it. We want to have a room for a bit of a road here. Possibly some other things. Okay, so let's just go there. So I have corn there. And then we'll start off with having rubber here. I know this looks like a really strange placement, but mostly this rubber is just to get another field in here. Okay, now we're going to go with pineapples next. Over here, it's a nice green spot. And then we're going to go with, let's just lay out the 9 first, and then we'll add the ones on the side later. All right, next we're going to have a sugar plantation, which is going to be over here in this nice, very beautiful green area. Okay, just want to make sure we get all the squares available, because every square counts. Okay, another plantation of coffee next. Let's go and click that. Okay, and then we're going to look at cocoa. Yes, there we go. Cocoa is looking pretty good over here. So we'll put that there. And then across, meanwhile, so far all of these have been completely different, which is good. We're going to go with bananas up here. Not totally ideal because some of these are yellow squares, but good enough for now. We're making sure to leave a space for a road here to go through. And then we want to add some pineapples. Pineapples are so good. Oh my god. Fresh pineapples from the Caribbean. Can't beat them. They are absolutely awesome. All right. Next thing we're going to add is... What are we doing here? Cotton. Cotton, remember, was one of those that's horrible here. Yeah, it's still horrible. But because of the multicultural thing, We just want this to provide stuff. Now, some people might say, well, you could put a ranch in here and give 10% to each of these farms. Well, this one gives 20% to each of the farms. So 20% is really good. You know, it ends up being 60% instead of 30. So anyway, now we're going to go ahead and add some little extras on the sides. And for the most part, those are going to be repetitions of what's on the end. So we just kind of keep cycling through here. So this one is going to be bananas, as per this guy over here. Now, this doesn't have lots of farm tiles. You can see them here. Not maxed. It's not great, I have to admit. Not great at all, but it's some. We'll go ahead and check the efficiencies afterwards and see if it works for us. If not, we can always delete it. All right, next one we want to add is not a ranch. No. Plantation, please. And then we'll have corn. Oh, yes. Imagine that, corn being at the beginning. Right here, this will get full coverage of tiles, which is very nice. The next one I don't think will. Now this one is supposed to be sugar because we have sugar on this end, but it's so yellow. I thought, no, let's not do this. So I picked instead coffee. So it's a little bit more green. Hopefully we're going to get just a little bit extra production out of this. And this also has some nice tiles here that we can work with. Okay, let's add roads here, connect them all up so that we can get everything going the way we want it to. Have I done? Oh, no. There we go. There we are. And we have gone ahead and enclosed this area. Now, this area here is not ideal. You cannot even put a road because of the irregularity of the slopes here. So this is not great. So this is one of the reasons why I put the dock so far to the right, is because to get to these farms, they're going to have to come down this road. So that's one reason for that. Let's see if we can build a road here. Yes, good. Okay, and we can connect all these things. Now, is this one connected? Not yet. Okay, perfect. So let's get all these things built quickly. Quick build. I think I want to quick build all of these guys. Not the port. That's going to be very expensive to quick build. And plus, we don't actually need the port until we can actually sell things. So let's just quick build all these guys and add... Oh, I don't want this road to go around. I'd rather have a road going through here. So we're going to delete these couple of little houses here and have some Tropicans just being homeless. It'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll just... They can find shacks to live in, for God's sake. They're fine. Okay, good. They've moved out. Yes, that's what we're going to call it. We're going to call it moving out. Anyway, let's go ahead and just add this here. And it looks like this is connected, I hope. Yes, okay. Excellent. So we have those roads placed down. We do need to add a road here. This is kind of important. So it's already asking for a road. This one is not traversable. That one is also not traversable. This is quite interesting. Why are these not traversing very well? But that works. Okay, so that is going to be our Teamster place. Now then, we can do a couple of other things. Oh wait, did I not quick build these? Come on guys, go. Let's move it. Can I just like control click? No, of course not. We just need to click them all. It is fine. Don't worry. All right, there we go. Now, let's go. Don't want to waste too much time here because we need to get our mandate sorted out. Okay, all of the farms are built. Now then, we need to change their work mode, and you can control click these to all multicultural. Okay, so that will make them all into multicultural mode. If you check them there, yep, there they go. And then we can check the fertilities of these guys. Now the ones on the corners are going to be maximum of like 120%. But once you start getting onto the inside, well, this one had fertility minus 30 because this is the rubber one, which you remember doesn't have good fertility. These are 120, 106 on this one. But the ones in the center have 167%. Isn't that nice? 158%. And these guys also should be... Oh, well, this was the cotton one. Never mind. But that one's there just to boost the other ones around it, pretty much. So 131%. This is going to produce a massive amount of crops here. This one has a shortened field. How much does this have? 80%. That's not too bad. It's not ideal, but it's okay. It's going to make us some money. Then the other thing that we can do is boost the budget of all of these fields. And we can do this by, again, control clicking this budget thing to make these at the highest budget. This increases the efficiency, as we see over here. Budget modifier 25%. That's pretty big for this kind of thing, and this will boost all of these guys up to the center one having 192%. That's pretty darn good. So these are almost takes the place of 2 full farms. And with multiculture, the soil beneath the farms does not degrade. Like in monoculture, it will. The fertility will change over time and become unable to support the plants that you're trying to put there. So it's very, very beneficial to have the multiculture work mode on this. Now, there's a couple of other things that you can do. Well, at least one more thing that you can do is plant ranches, cattle ranches specifically. If you put a cattle ranch near farms like these guys right here, let's just go ahead and quick build this for now so I can show you. There we go. It has a nice little bonus over here called Manure Fertilizer. Increases efficiency of nearby plantations and hydroponic plantations by 10%. Yes, we're going to click that. And so this one gets this bonus for influence, 10%. Now keep note that this does not stack. Where does it say this? This bonus does not stack. So you can't just have a whole bunch of ranches across the face of this and expect them to stack. So the best that I found is to put one kind of in the middle of 3 farms, because this one will also reach this farm. It'll reach this, this, and that. However, if you put one like right here, it will only reach these 2. It does not go further in than that. So the limit of the range is pretty small on that. We could maybe do one here. Do we want to do one there? Possibly. We could add one. Let's see if this one works on this side. I don't know if it counts from the farmhouse building or if it's just the fields as well that works with. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. Not quite sure at all. Okay, so this one, let's put this kind of in the middle of this here and just add that there for now just to get the bonus. We don't really even care about the produce. That's not really relevant to us at all. But we'll just get that one after it's built and make sure that we can get that sorted then. So we're kind of ready to start making money here. This is looking pretty good. Now our Tropicans, we'll see what they do. This farm is going to be kind of useless to us for now. At the moment it has 55% efficiency. We could put it at monoculture for now, just so it can feed these people, but I don't care if it depletes the soil because we're not going to be farming in this area at all. So we might as well leave this one on monoculture. Oh, I forgot. I was going to add a couple more farms on the side here. Let's go with the first one, plantation. Let's see. Oops, this way. There we go. Let's add this one here. And we'll put, I think I'll put the road between them. Wanted to add, oh, dear me, I forgot to do the right one. Okay, let's just pretend that didn't happen. Go away, farm, go away. I forgot to choose the proper crop. Come on, go away. Please, thank you. Okay. Plantation, we're going to add pineapples here, not corn. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, there we go. Pineapples. And then add another plantation. Actually, I think we can put the road underneath. That would be fine. Bananas. And hopefully this will boost these 2, I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and just build those. Quick build. But I don't know if they're going to get the bonuses. Let's see if it's worth it for these guys. If we multiculture these guys, then it's at 78%. That's not really ideal. But if let's go with monoculture and see what this farm is at. So this one is at 142. Okay, and this one is at 183. There we go. So if we change this to multiculture, this becomes still 183. And that's still 142. Do I have to press play? Multiculture. They might already be affected by pineapple. Oh, yes, it's already affected by pineapple. So that's why it's not going to do those. Okay, so let's get rid of those. We don't really need them here. So that was a good kind of experiment, but it didn't work as well as we wanted it to. I think we might use... This actually would be a good area for industry, this area too, and possibly more farming here, I'm thinking. All right, in any case, there we go. Let's get rid of these buildings and forget we ever did that, but it's fine. I just miscalculated. It's all good. All right, there they go. Disappearing into the ground. Yay. All right, so the dock is going to get completed hopefully by our constructors, but we have one slight issue, and that is we don't have enough Tropicans. If we look at our population, we see that we have 100 vacant jobs. These are uneducated workers, so what we want to do is actually import people to come in to Tropico. And the way we can do that, we click on the plantation here, and we can also click on these, I think, just in a normal time, and then just click at the end to hire workers. So we want to do this for... Oh my god, that sound is loud. Holy fuzzy cats. Why is that so loud? All right. Let me just check the sound effects thingy-majingy. There we go. Let's look at our options. Hello? We'll see if that fixes it. I don't know if it will. All right. Go back to here. Plantations. Nope, it's still loud. Pardon that sound. I don't want to turn down the rest of the sounds because they're kind of nice. Ooh, all right. Seems to get louder all the time. All right, we're down to 44,000 money. But that's okay. We're going to be fine. All right. There we go. And it's going to be just fine. All right, plantations. Good, 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 good. The ranch I do not care about, so I'm going to leave that alone. Both of the ranches. The other thing that we're going to need is lots and lots of whatchamacallem people, the Teamsters. Let's go ahead and build plenty of Teamster. See, now it's made everything else quiet. I'm going to go and change those sound effects again up one notch. There we go. Okay, and go and get some Teamsters. So the general recommendation is like one Teamster's office per 3 farms. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 2 ranches. So that's at least 4 Teamster buildings. I think we're going to get something like 6. So we'll get 1. Oh dear, I forgot to press shift. 1, 2, 3. Let's go back around. 4, 5, and 6. Okay. That's just the starter amount. Should we quick build these? I'm going to quick build one of them. Okay. And then we can import some workers. But most importantly, we need to buy some trade licenses. So let's just buy these things. We can get 10,000. Yeah, let's go with that. And I think that'll be enough for now. Maybe we'll quick build the rest of these Teamster places. So we can get all the things transported along. And then, of course, we're going to change the work mode on these guys as well. Okay, whoops, sorry. My pause thingy doesn't work very well. Yep, okay, so there are our Teamster buildings looking really good here. Very sharp. I might add the road to go this way. Let's go see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can we... It doesn't want to work as well as I want it to. That's rather annoying. Oh. Ah, there we go. That's fine. That way we can add a few more Teamster buildings and still have this passable road here. All right, so we can get some trade routes here. Let's start off with the fancy ones. One of the things that I do want to build... Ooh, gold. Oh dear, I forgot about the gold. Should we look at gold? All right, let's look at gold and see if we can make some gold mines or not. I don't know if we even have any on this. Okay, we have... Oh, how nice. They're right on the volcano island. Isn't that convenient? Coal, uranium, aluminum. Really not a lot of resources here at all. Just a little bit of, I think that's iron, some coal, and this coal and something. Iron, right. Gold on the volcano island. I'm not going to put my Tropicans in danger right now. No, forget it. Okay, but rum is a big thing early game, so let's go ahead and see if we can build some of this. We can also build a lumber mill and a tannery. Those might be options later. I don't really care about the hides and stuff like that. That's not really our primary crop here. But a rum distillery might be a good investment. So let's go ahead and put one of those down, or maybe several of them down. Let's go ahead and see what's buildable here. Okay, so this looks okay. Let's build the rum distillery there. Because we are going to have contracts for that later. And we're out of money. So we're going to put this maybe on high priority there. And trade-wise, I would like to definitely get some trade routes going. So, see what we can sell. Coffee, yes. Sugar, no. Tobacco, yes. And no fish. I forgot about the fish. Darn it. All right. Let's go ahead and boost the speed up just a little bit. And hopefully our Tropicans can finish the dock. It does have people. That's good. Constructing. We're ready to go. Ooh, and I conveniently forgot to hire more people for these Teamster offices, but we'll get there. I could always fire people from the plantations if necessary to get them in there. Okay. Come on, guys. Build this, please. There they go. There's the construction guys. They're coming. They're building. Yes. Nice, 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 nice. And that'll just prevent our Teamsters from having to go all over halfway across the world to go and ship off our goods. There we go. Boom. Very nice. So let's see how things are going. We have a little bit of corn here. We expect $1,000 in revenue. Okay, let's pause right now. We have a little bit of money, $1,000 or half a 10,000, I should say, $5,000 to do something with if we want to. And I think I want to hire some Teamsters. Oh, well, we have people now. Let's go and check our population thingamajiggy. We seem to have gotten a freighter that has increased our population slightly. Okay, we only have... Oh, only 5 vacant jobs. Okay, we're doing... Hello.
But for safety reasons, it is a secret request.
Uh-huh. That is most interesting. Okay. Let's see. Shall we accept? We should accept, more, definitely.
More. Always more.
Uh-huh, always more. Let's accept his request as well. Look at all the workers going to their jobs. Man, oh man. Of course, they have to walk from the other dock, no doubt. But here is where we start making money, and I'm ready for it. Okay, we've got people working at each of the plantations. Wow, 142, 144, 153. This is going to be good. I can't wait. It's going to be great. And then here we're going to have our distillery happening. So hopefully they'll get that organized. This is interesting. I wonder if this is an indication of the fertility underneath. Nope. It's just probably maybe the time they planted it, or they all have this kind of weird patch. Huh, how funky. All right. Well, hopefully we're going to get some decent money in here. Look at the stuff piling up in the docks. 11,000 expected revenue. This is kind of good. Kind of really good. And we haven't even organized our Teamsters yet, because what happens is, let's go back to like 1 speed here. Okay, things are looking okay so far, but at some point our Teamsters are going to slow down a bit. So I think what we need to do is change them to loose load limits, where it increases their carry capacity by 50%, even though they might lose 5% of all the other stuff. So we'll control click that and make them all work under those conditions. Yes, thank you very much. We're ready to extend our mandate time. It's fine. Okay, and we're back in the positive. Most excellent. Okay, so we have fish here. Tobacco, hides, wool. Let's get the hides. We don't have any wool. We can get tobacco again. We can get rubber out. One thing that we do need to build for sure, ooh, yes, accept, is the Smuggler's Cove thingy-majiggy.
May have your attention,
Oh,
President.
2 residential buildings. Okay, fine. Okay, let's pause for a moment. I completely forgot to build that. Let's go and see, because that is actually something that is quite important. Where have we got this? Smuggler. Pirate Cove. There it is. Also only 4,000. Can I put it there? I don't know if I can put... It would actually melt quite well into this. Let's just see if we can put in a road, because it does need road access. Oh, wow. Hello. That is kind of most interesting there. Very interesting. Okay, let's get that Pirate Cove back and turn it around here so it actually does blend in with this area. And 2 residential buildings they want. Wow. This budget is 12, monthly income is 24. That's actually not too bad. This is the bunkhouse. We might as well build a couple of those since Penultimo wants some. We will put them over here, I think. It's kind of on the shores here. Maybe... They don't need roads, which is kind of handy. There we go. Put them there. We'll put them as low priority so that the constructors won't bother with them too much. This one, on the other hand, will be high priority. Okay, so the docks are finished. This one is also should be high priority. So I hope they get to that soon. Let's go ahead and turn up the speed a little bit and just see how much we have waiting at our docks. I can't wait. Come on, guys. Deliver stuff. Go get all the things. It's all waiting. Is this happening? Not yet. There they go. There the constructors are coming along. That's good. Oh, we're getting some stuff. I saw a guy with a hand cart. Yep, some pineapples. Perfect. Do we need to... We have 1 trade license available. You know, one thing that I really wish is that they would hide the ones that we've already accepted. This just doesn't even make sense to me. It's like, why do I have to click through all these things just to find trade route is active? You can't even do anything. You can't even click this off to like cancel it. This is not a cancel button. Whoa, no, wait, no. Shoot, I wanted to buy the rubber one. Darn it. Anyway, so I wish that they kind of would change that. It just doesn't even make sense to me the way it is.
Isn't it?
Yes, that's fine, guy.
Does not feel quite right, Governor.
Okay, that's fine. We'll get to that later, Penultimo. We need time. But for now, I also want to build a couple of fisheries. Not this one. Fish. There we go. Fishing. Because fish tend to be something that we need to have for various things. Oops, road is what I want. R. One cool thing, if you press R, you can make roads. And then if you press R again, you can demolish the roads. It's a pretty handy thing. Okay, let's go and see what is next. There we go. We already have some sugar. We don't really want to sell the sugar. We want this to go into this rum distillery, but I don't know if it's going to be finished on time. Here's the progress bar. There we go. I wonder if they would take it from the docks to the rum distillery. I wonder if that's a thing. Let's see. Probably not, I'm guessing. Genuine export blend. Or supply the local market. No, we really want to supply just people. Okay, getting some money. All right, how are we doing over here? Okay, the road is not complete here, so let's just make sure that we get our road connected up here, and then we can start on some missions. Okay, let's go back here. Really want these things to get done. Come on, guys. All right, we have full outputs for these guys. Maybe we just need more Teamsters. Is that what the issue is? It could be the Teamsters. Maybe we don't have enough, maybe we don't have enough shacks over here. They could be that they're all commuting. We do have loose load limits on. Maybe we just, yeah, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 are full, absolutely full. Let's go ahead and make some more of these Teamster buildings. Okay, we have a little bit of money. Okay, can't buy it. It's all right. It'll be fine. Crown trade route. This is an export. Okay, that's fine. Ah, and we can start the raids. Yes, one of the coolest raids that we want to do is one for the Registan of Samarkand, and that is because of its very, very nice bonus. If we look here in the World Wonders, the Registan of Samarkand, where is this thing? There it is. All children automatically gain a high school education, increases all tourist ratings, and provides fun to visiting citizens and tourists. No wealth requirement. This is huge. I remember playing in all the previous Tropicos. High school education is so hard to get, so hard to maintain. You got to have the teachers, you got to have the students, you got to have everything. So this is a huge, huge bonus to us. So this is the first raid I want to do. Let's go ahead and add that from here. There we go. And then afterwards, I think I want to get some loot raids. Now we can also get people raids if we want to get people coming to our island, but most importantly we want to get sugar to supply our rum distillery, because I have found that even in the past playthrough it is really difficult to supply this rum distillery. I had, I don't know how many, 3 or 4 sugar fields, and it still was not enough. So we're going to try this afterward. Let's get these filled up here, and so that they can go. We've already built up a couple of raid points, but we're going to need a lot more for our big raid on this place to get this landmark. I want to see if we can get these built and get some money made. Come on, guys. Let's go. We want to have some big amounts here. There's one of our buildings built. But yeah, having these guys being overfilled is not great. Let's see how much is at the docks. Wow, 17,000 at the docks already. Let's see how much we can fill this up. 28,000. Hello. Woohoo. And here comes the ship. Mountains of money incoming. 31,000. And there it goes. We are in profit. That's for sure. All right, let's go and click on the Crown's demand. Thank you very much. 18 more months. And since this episode is running a bit long, I think this is probably a good place to stop it. As you see, this is the way to go for farming, especially in the colonial period. Yeah, make lots and lots of money, and this is going to provide us a base to do whatever the heck we want with the rest of our island. We're going to be able to build pretty much anything. Hopefully we can set up a little bit of industry, maybe have a lot of extra money for the industries that are going to come in the next eras, because we don't have access to any of these things yet. We need to have the World War era to build the cannery, creamery, cigar factory, shipyard, steel mill, textile mill. Any of those things are coming later. We have very limited access at the moment. So anyway, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.